Hi guys, welcome to Asian Petrol. Today we have the new 2022 Kia K9 or AKA K900 in North America. So yes, this is a facelift of the second generation. Unfortunately, you guys got it only up to second generation as year 2021, but we have a facelift for the second generation. So we're going to quickly show you the exterior designs, interior design, and go for a night drive. I was very surprised that this car actually handles very nicely. And because this is a facelift model, let me just quickly show you what has changed. We have a new Kia logo right here, different type of tiger nose grille. It's got that little arrow pointing downwards, so I think it looks more handsome. So guys, do let me know what do you think about it. We have that's a radar sensor for the adaptive cruise control, 360 camera. Low bumper actually looks pretty similar. Clean. We have a chrome strip on the bottom. We also have air curtains on the side. And really big change is we have this new headlamp system with the adaptive LED matrix function as well. And just it's wider, longer, right? The second generation used to be a bit narrow, a little bit roundish, but this one makes the car look wider, giving a nicer stand. So let me just put a B-roll showing the headlamp system. That's DRL, headlamp, high beam, turn signal. There's no fog lamp, and this is what horn sounds like. All right, guys, let me just grab my key, because there's a ceremony as well. This is what the key looks like. It actually looks like a Kia Stinger's key. You can lock the car and also start the car, but let me just show you the ceremony. So yeah, ooh, quite bright. So that's pretty good. We can start the car using the remote. And there's this buttons. You can make the car move forward. It's going to turn the lights on. It's going to start moving. And you know, if somebody steps in, it's not going to run anybody over. So it's pretty nice. Let's just say you're stuck in a tight spot in a mall or something like that. Then you can move the car, so you don't have to squeeze yourself between tight spots, and you can just move the car, get in, and go. I'm gonna talk about the engine pretty soon, but our tester came with the 3.3 liter twin turbo. So looks pretty nice. And from the side, let me just, you can also shut off the car, and it will just shut off the engine too. And looking at the car from the side, looks pretty much the same as the second generation. We have a chrome strip on the bottom, wide openings, but Kia have added this garnish here with the new Kia logo. Yeah, why not? And we have Continental tires. It actually holds the car very nicely. Yeah, it looks like I abused it a little bit too much today. It's wearing 245, 45 by 19 on front and back. So yeah, it handled very nicely today. Okay, and also looking at the car, let me just move the car a little bit so I can show you the Taillamp Design. Oh shoot, that was panic. Sorry. So let me just move it a little bit so I can show it to you guys. So let me just kill it. Okay. So under the ceremony from the rear, when you open the car, it's gonna beep. Okay. And one funny thing is the front has a sequential turn signal. And yes, I almost forgot to tell you, but it has a very outish design to it. Budget. This one actually, there's no international pricing given yet, but this one actually starts around direct conversion $48K US dollars here in Korea. So, and this one is fully loaded. It's got rear infotainment screens, massaging seats, everything, and Kia's asking about $73K US dollars. So yes, it's quite expensive, but On the other hand, you know, Genesis G90 just starts around 75K US dollars, so there's a lot of price gap. I told you from the rear, it's got no sequential turn signal, which I'm a little bit shocked. But I'm really loving this light bar in the middle. Just remind me of new Kia Stinger. Really nice design. Very nice. Just making the car look connected. Very nice. A new Kia logo. That's trunk opener, 360 camera. Says K9. 4X meaning all-wheel drive system for new Kia's language. But one of my complaints is they did not change the shape of the tail lamp. I guess because if they would try to change the shape, then they would have to change the whole rear quarter panel, and that would be quite costly. So that is why I guess they didn't do it. Reflectors, dual exhaust on the bottom, even LED for the license plates. And yeah, so let me just put a B-roll showing you the backup just like a Genesis style, and rear turn signal. Okay. This is a flagship sedan from the Kia. So let me just quickly show you the second row seats. Okay, we're inside. We have self-closing doors. You guys all know I'm about 6'2", and there's good amount of leg room, and headroom is very nice. If you ask me, it's much better compared to Genesis G80, and very similar to G90. But if you want, you can just press this button once, and this one reclines, and that one just pushes forward all the way, making me feel like a king. So yeah, see, it comes down all the way, so you can actually just you know, put your shoes down and relax. And even if you have a bit shorter legs, you can just relax it here like this. So it's really awesome to be in here. Like I told you, this is, I don't think you guys have this sort of options in United States or North America, but this fully loaded will cost you, this whole car will cost you about 73K, but I still think it's a good value. So guys, do let me know what you think about it after watching this. We have you know, events on the B pillar, 14 speaker sound system by Corel, lots of leather, wood trim leather, even soft to the bottom, double laminated windows for the second row passengers. You know, Genesis G90, GV80 comes with the motorized one, but it's manual, but I think it does the job well. We also have you know, climate control right here. You can choose the fan speed, temperature like this, but you can just simply put it on to auto. You can turn it off. 3-stage heated and ventilation seats, lots of buttons. This is motorized rear sunshade right there, so that's also pretty nice. We have a lock buttons, power. Yeah, very nice. I don't know what to call this, maybe Kia control. So we have a volume button, mute display, so it's pretty nice. We also have a wireless charging pad, even for the second row passengers, because usually CEOs, owners will sit on the right side. So this is the most prestige seat here in Korea. Probably same in Western too. 2 earphone jacks and 1 USB charging port. So that's pretty good. And because we have the reclining seats, we only get a ski through right there. Okay, and you can also individually move the seats, and we also have a massaging seats right here, 2-stage, and it's also for the driver's side. So it's pretty nice. We have so many things here. But nice headliner, that's LED, everything LED. It's very nice in here, quite bright. And we also have ambient light here, and on the foot lamp right there, and under the TV. So you see it, yeah. It's pretty nicely lit, and you know, this can also touch the screen. I think it's 8-inch, but you can also use the Kia control. So I will not go over it because it's same thing. I've shown you many times. So you go back, map. So it responds very quickly. I like Hyundai Kia's infotainment screen because it's so quick and it's so easy and intuitive to use. Weather, sports camera, yeah, you can check all those things. You know, if things goes bad, just stay in the car. So you can just enter some destination for the driver. You can also change the ambient light. So yeah, you can change it like that. So we'll show you the ambient light when we go to the driver's side. So yeah, so guys, do let me know what do you think about this whole second row CEO play thing. So now let me just show you the car from the first row seats. See? Right there. Okay? Let me just continue showing you the car from the driver's seat. It actually came with the black, and you know, I think it goes well with the black. And if you ask me, yes, I think the second generation looks, the facelift of the second generation looks much better than the second generation. Yeah, so material check. Just like the second row seats, we have a nice leather quilted rear wood, leather sound system, even soft to the bottom. Lovely looking leather rear wood. This voice command and infotainment, and this is a climate. Not climate. Adaptive cruise control and lane keep assist. And we also have 12.3-inch gauge cluster and 14.5-inch infotainment screen, so which makes it even larger than the 12.3-inch from the all-new Genesis G90. So it's pretty interesting. You can choose among 5 drive modes, and when you keep on holding it, it goes into predictive shift. We're going to show you how that, you know, works out with the 8-speed automatic. So it's a pretty good system. Interesting one. There's also large head-up display on the top. This one feels quite sturdy. So now let me just show you moon lamp before I forget. Ambient light is on the door trim around the speaker and on the cubby on the door trims and on the side as well. So let me just show you the each different color. Brightness to the maximum. Color, let me just show you each one. That's a blue flight, peaceful forest, dream purple, aurora violet, orange delight, golden insights, refreshing or oceans, custom colors. So for now, let's just put it in blue. So yeah, I think it looks very nice. And I really wanted to show you one more thing. I love the fact that we're given lots of physical buttons and dials for the climate media control. And look, it also has a proximity sensor. Do you see that? When I just put my even one finger, it will make it brighter so you don't get confused. Yeah, so that's another thing. One thing that a tester did not come with any sunroof, but it's very good headliner. You can only get a regular one, so but I think it's pretty good. We also have analog clock, Maurice Lacrosse. Probably pronounced it wrong. So if you watch expert, please do let me know how it's supposed to be pronounced. 2 events. We also have 3-stage heated and ventilation seats, 2-stage heated steering wheel. It's getting warmer, so it's not so cold. It's very nice to be filming, so that's really nice. It's about 4 degrees Celsius, so it's much better. We have some charging ports here, wireless charging pad for your mobile phone. I just changed my phone. I used to have a Apple X, the old one. I used it for like 4 years, about almost 5 years, and now I changed it to Apple iPhone 13 Pro, small ones, but it's really nice. Yeah, so very nice. And we also have 2 cup holders here. This is shift by wire system. Just press here to go to parking, go up to go to reverse, neutral parking. It's also a safe one. I'll show you what I mean when I drive it. Auto hold, very nice. Back home menu, Kia control. It's a really good one. Can also right up here. Let's say A, B, C, D, and you can also, they have a gesture control. If you go like this, it will delete one. You see that? If you go like this, it will add a space. You see that? Or if you will just clear everything. You see that? Clear everything. So pretty nice. Yeah, so I think I told you everything about the car. Really like this rear wood on the top. They don't call it open pore wood trim, but they just call it rear wood trim. So pretty nice. Some storage area on the bottom and also here, and it's quite spacious. Yeah, and even one 12-volt charging and one fast USB charging port. So yeah, I think I told you everything about the car, and why don't we just go out and drive this. And for this, starting with this one, some of you said my GoPro tends to shake on my head when I'm driving, so I'm just gonna fix that problem by installing GoPros. So give me 1 second, okay? All right guys, on the road with the new 2022 Kia K9. Hope you guys like the new GoPro setup. Yeah, really wanted to give you a non-shaky video, so hope you guys enjoyed it. And let's start with visibility. Visibility is very nice in here. We have large windows all around. We also have a blind spot monitoring system, and give me a second, and also alert system. So this is a large car, but it's gonna help you, drive safely. And this is over 5 meters long, large sedan. But actually, once you start driving it does not feel that large somehow, because we have a low cow and good visibility. So once you get used to it, it's not that hard to be driving. And like I told you, gauge cluster, infotainment screen, everything is in your reach. So it's quite easy and pleasant to be driving this car. And I almost forgot to tell you, but we also have a fingerprint recognition system. So let's say you can use your mobile phone plus app to open the door, and you can just put your finger right here, and so you can start driving the car according to Kia, but I did not register my fingerprint. But according to Kia, you can drive this Kia K9 or K900 without any keys. So that's pretty good. Yeah. We also have a auto hold, so you don't have to keep on pressing on the brake. We also have a lead car alert system. If the lead car departs, and let's say you're not supposed to text, but if you're texting and stuff, if you don't notice the front car departing, it's gonna actually let you notify. Let me just show it to you guys. It's gonna say, hey, lead vehicle is driving away. So that's pretty good. And we also have a adaptive cruise control that works with the stop and go functionality. So even in this sort of congested city area, it's going to keep a safe distance car with the car in front. And if the lead car comes to a full stop, this K9 will automatically come to a full stop. And if the lead car departs again, it's gonna follow the car. Okay, so right now we have something big ahead. So Kia K9 will actually slow down. Oops. So let's just make a lane change here. And it accelerates because I set it to about 55 kilometers per hour. And right now we have it in the smart mode. It's a very quiet inside. We have double laminated windows everywhere. And it just feels very comfortable. Adaptive suspensions just loosens, and everything just feels relaxed. So we'll come to a full stop, and if the lead car does, within 5 seconds it's gonna automatically follow. And like I told you, this is a pretty smart system. Even if you press P, it will not go into reverse or P. It will just go into neutral. So it's a smart system. And let's just say, if your kids accidentally press it, it will not go into reverse or parking while it's driving. So that's pretty neat. So it's a vibration free. Also have a 360 camera, so I can change the view. I don't know, it's different color, white one. I don't know the reason for having this you know, Audi type sort of thing. You know, you cannot actually see where you're going like this either. So it's just gimmick, okay? But I really do like the Hyundai Kia map. It's very responsive, and it will just show you, using the T-Pack, it will just show you very good route. You know, we have lots of traffic here in Korea, so this is very handy. We have lots of import cars that has not sort of a smart navigation, but this is the best. Okay, we're going to first show you the predictive shift. It's going to tell you many things, such as a speed bump, speed camera, and if I'm too close to the front car, or if there's a steep hill or curve. The Kia says it's going to affect how this Kia K9 shift its gears, so you can experience more smoother shifting and also more efficient too. So right now we do not have anything, but let's see if we see anything. I'll just show it to you guys. And after driving this facelift model, I'm very surprised about two things. First, I'm very surprised how nicely this car handles. And secondly, how fast it is. 0-60 times, I think we got it around 5.6 seconds. Yeah, it's not like really fast numbers, but it used to be like a Mustang GT sort of 5 seconds. So I mean, you get this in a large, big old sedan, so I'm really surprised. But yeah, looks like we do not have much predictive. It's saying there's a camera ahead, speed detector ahead, so it's going to, if needed, it's going to downshift. So let me just try to go a little bit faster, so see what happens. Is it going to... it doesn't. But when I was going down a steep hill, I saw downshift like 2 gears, so that's pretty good. Okay, we'll show you in a little bit later after showing you the engines. Right now we have it in comfort mode. Let me just let you enjoy it. Oh, you see? We have a 3.3 liter twin turbocharged V6. You can also get it with the naturally aspirated 3.8 liter. But it just pulls very nicely. Let me just put it into sports mode. And when you do put it into sports mode, the side bolster actually inflates to squeeze you. Right now we're in sport mode. Ooh. So I'm really surprised. This is like a whale, large sedan, but it just pushes very easily to very illegal speed. Very nice. And brakes is decent, but it just feels a little bit heavy, the overall car. You know, obviously this is not a Stinger, so this weights very close to Genesis G90, so it's a very large and heavy car. Its brakes okay, but you can really feel the weight of the car when you brake. Oh, almost forgot. We also have active sound designs. I'm not really big fans, but let me just let you hear it. So this is off, largest, off, largest. So, guys, let me know how do you like the system in the comment section, please. And 8-speed automatic. It's a very responsive one. It's built in-house by Hyundai and Kia, and it's pretty good. I'm sure you guys are more familiar with the ZF 8-speed automatic, but this one is pretty similar. And in sports mode, it will hold the gear, which is pretty good. Okay, now we have it in the smart mode because I really wanted to show you the predictive shift going on. Let's see, anything new? So it's saying there's going to be a camera detector right up here. See, we have like so many camera detectors everywhere. Not downhill, not speed bump, anything. During the daytime, it showed me like so many things, but I guess not during our night drive. Yes, it's very, let me just demonstrate, it's very nicely isolated. Double windows, double laminated windows everywhere. And overall, this has a very nice ride, very composed and comfortable in comfort mode, but when you do put it into sports mode, it feels quite, ooh, responsive. So right now we have merge buttons icon on the left side and camera detector, of course. So, okay, now let me just put the car into adaptive cruise control. It's a very delicate system, placing the car right on the center. Of course, in a minute or so, it's going to say, hey driver, it's time to put your hands back on the steering wheel. But until it does, it's a very, very good system. So you can just shake it. Yeah. Okay, so it's a very good system. Okay, we have entered the speed zones, average speed zone, so we cannot go fast. So let me just let you hear the 14 speaker sound system by Corel. So I think it sounds pretty good. I mean, I have a Corel system on my Hyundai Palisade, but doesn't sound like nice as this one. But I think Lexicon sound system sounds a little bit better. So yeah, it's a pretty good system though. We also have massaging seats for the first row passengers, and it's very, very nice. Ergo motion seat, I think that's what Genesis and Kia calls it. It's just working on my butt and on my back as well, so it's a pretty good system. Seats are very comfortable, like I told you, it's very nicely isolated, and if you're just cruising like this, this car feels very quiet, smooth, and we have lots of driving aids such as a good adaptive cruise control and lane keep assist, so you can just, pay attention forward and get, back massage, then just chill. So yeah, I mean, if you're okay with the Kia logo, I think this is a great bargain even compared to Genesis G90. So compared to Genesis G80, we have lots more headroom and just feels overall more spacious. So this a little bit smaller compared to Genesis G90, but way larger interior volume compared to G80. So if you're okay with the Kia, emblem and Kia badge and everything, I think this is a great value. Genesis Kia pulled the K900 from the United States and North America because the sedans are not just selling, but I just really wish you guys can get this facelift of the second generation because it just feels very nice. It looks nice, and except the rear tail lamp, but everything looks pretty good. So I think this is a very good bargain. I mean, I think the second generation started around $48K in United States, so I think that's a very good value. So. Okay, last one. So let me just put the car into sport mode and let you enjoy it. This car just pulls and it also handles very nicely. I don't know what Kia was trying to make here. Yeah, it just pulls very nicely. And brakes pretty good too. Alright guys, this has been night drive with the new 2022 Kia K900 or K9. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And we'll be back with much more. So if you love cars and car reviews, please do support us by subscribing to our channel. And also hit the bell notification so you don't miss out in the future. Thank you guys. See you soon. Stay healthy and bye-bye.